Just straight up gun shy.
You waiting for me? You waiting for me?
Yeah, we good? Alright.
Are you gonna give us a countdown, or what are you doing?
Yeah, man.
Before we this up.
So 3, 2, 1. We're rolling.
Anal.
Anal. Cock.
Can't see
Anal
that.
and
This
cock.
is the internet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit. Alright. Well, hello everyone. Whoever watches. Fuck, I don't know if anyone even watches.
Whoever does something too.
So I got over here Choco. We've got Austen. And we've got Julian. And then Zip. Just laying down on the floor.
he's there for support.
Hello, guy. Don't worry about that hello, guy.
We don't worry about him. So, fuck. Well, what happened this past week?
Stuff. Things.
It was the 18th anniversary of 9/11.
Totally forgot about it.
Yep.
My mom's
It's
birthday.
like, oh.
Huh?
My mom's birthday.
Your mom's birthday?
I wanted to say on Facebook that I wish my mom's birthday was on a different day and shit. And,
Oh, it was on that day?
It was on that day. I wanted to say,
You're like,
yeah.
Happy birthday! Don't remember the towers.
Did you see the fireworks? They gave you fireworks.
Yeah. Just wish my mom's birthday was on a different day because she guys relive the shit every day because she's getting older. You know.
Still waiting for
So,
that
on her birthday.
9/11 bouncy house to come out.
Yeah, right. 9/11 bouncy house. So the story behind that is, so we went down to the Taste of Wisconsin, and they had a bouncy house thing. Well, it was a bouncy slide. It was the fucking Titanic, bro.
Yeah.
Kids joyfully sliding down an angled half-sank depiction of the Titanic. It says the Titanic on the fucking side.
It's not like
And these
that.
kids are just,
Let's have
Like-
fun on a big tragedy.
it's an old tragedy we can fucking monopolize.
Right.
Bro, we could easily do it with the tower. All you have
So,
to do
yeah.
is just have the tower on the side
Exactly.
and just have kids slide down it too.
Well, yeah, well, no, you just jump off of it.
Or
You just jump off of it.
Or it'll be just
and then,
an
and then you
obstacle
land
course.
on plush fire trucks and cars at the bottom. Like, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
every single time you like hit the bottom bounce, just smoke just pops out like
Wait, where was this?
Taste of Wisconsin.
We're opening next week, you didn't hear it? Do it next week, bro. The 9/11 bouncy house.
And that
Be
damn
great.
thing is everywhere, no matter
Oh,
what.
yeah, everything I've gone
The
to.
Titanic,
Titanic
yeah.
fucking bouncy house. Like,
No, there's no matter what, like, little get together you go, like, what? Sorry.
you got a random
playing
spring
fucking
loaded.
footsie.
That
You
was
just
perfect
pick the
timing.
lever off.
That was perfect timing.
Jesus.
I thought it was just like a
No,
random
he just
fucking
booted it. He's over here playing footsie.
Try not to get the dog.
Flick the bean with my toe.
Zip move, you're in the danger zone.
Doesn't matter the festival you're at. Like they even had it outside of a church. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like, let's just throw an inflatable tragedy.
And on top of that, the fucking priest was drinking a White Claw. Like, what the fuck?
Oh man, that's the priest just trying to get hip with the youth.
Trying to make sure he's looking for little kids.
That was the blood of Christ light.
What do you
Carbonated blood of Christ.
Carbonated.
Light. Low calorie.
Low cal, low carb.
Ain't no
Blood of
commandments
Christ.
when you're drinking the cloth.
Bro.
Hey, I learned that.
Oh, you want your bone? Here you go.
I learned that you listen to older people when no matter the situation
When they
because you no matter the situation because when you're facing a task and it seems a little bit unbearable, they give you like some kind of like light to like what do you call it
Advice. Direction. Guidance.
what do you call it?
Mentorism.
Confusion. They guide you like a chaperone.
Yeah, I had it earlier. I was walking in here and I had it earlier. I was gonna be like, I forgot what I was gonna say.
So you wrote a speech for this, is what you're saying?
I had the word.
You wrote a fucking speech.
I had the word of the day. I had the word of the day kind of thing.
He's more prepared than I am. I'm like, alright, ideas, talk about news.
Crumple the paper up, pick it back up, Maybe write something else down on it.
What news is to talk about? Fucking, the other day I was driving into work and on the radio I heard about, in Waukegan, some dude got arrested for armed robbery because he tried to hold up a guy, told him he had a gun, but in reality he had a rock.
Yep.
And then after he got arrested, he was getting upset because he didn't want armed robbery because it was a rock and not a gun.
If you imply it, they fucking buy it.
Yeah, so I was like...
You get charged immediately. That's why people, they'll like write the shit, like, they'll come with a piece of paper, like, there's a man outside of the bank with a bomb. If you don't give me the money, he might come in here. You know, like...
Right.
So then you're safe because...
There may or may not be a guy with a...
You didn't say you had the bomb. Somebody else might have the bomb, right? So...
Just in today's day and age, we should...
Everybody just went down.
Talk about.
Everybody just went down.
Exactly what I was talking about.
RIP headphone users.
It's gonna, just all
Anybody with a subwoofer, you fucking... Good luck getting your fucking
just-
paintings
yep,
back on
just
the wall.
fucking just ended everything.
Some guy walks into a bank, goes, "Excuse me, ma'am or sir or it, we, there might be someone outside with an explosive device. They might not have an explosive device, and they may or may not request that you may or may not hand me a bag full of cash, so I may or may not leave today."
And they may or may not conveniently work for the government.
The bank teller's
You
like,
never know.
"I'm just confused at this point. What's going on?"
Well, what about the fucking giant, high-tech marijuana pro? All that stuff that happened out in Bristol. Did you with the vape cartridges?
Oh, the fucking the dude that got arrested for
The
making
brothers. Yeah, the brothers. They were like what, 20 and 23 or 18 and 20, something like that.
And those are the black market THC cards
they're
that are putting people
they're
in the
not
hospital.
Sure if they are, but you better believe they're gonna fucking use them as an example,
yeah,
regardless.
easily.
Whether they
Yeah.
whether they are or they aren't, they're just gonna
Oh,
go,
yeah.
well, you know, these are dangerous. I mean, just like anybody fucking making some vape juice. Do you really, come on, think about it. You trust that motherfucker working at the goddamn vape store with their home blends, like some douchebag with some chains on, wearing like an old fucking like Genco jeans fucking hoodie with the fuzz line, like just sitting in there
Bro.
vaping, waiting all day, and you're gonna come in. Do you think that guy was sanitary when he made your vape juice? Do you think he just went in there with one glove on, like, oh, fuck, I'll get you a fresh one. I'll make one right now, bro. Like, no, no.
Bro.
Like,
That's how I make my vape juice. I'll like be like, "Hey man, you want a flavor? Give me 1 second." I'll like lick the thing clean.
Exactly. Exactly. That's how you do it.
Fucking Jay's like,
He's like, I fucking vaped that.
No, I didn't. I don't buy anything from them. I don't trust it.
Oh my god. Well, I'm just saying, you know, it's like, you don't know. But still,
yeah, they like hide behind that curtain like it's like some kind of like top secret thing.
right?
They're like fucking jizzing in the goddamn vape juice. Be like, "This is how special." Ugh, special sauce.
Like, you know, it's back in there next to the meth lab. You had to fucking keep the curtain closed. Alright. Yeah, that would happen. That would happen. So, what, they were charging, they charged the one kid with like 10,000 grams. More than 10,000 grams of THC. Like, what?
It's a lot of fucking grams of THC.
What? Hang it, just put it in pounds there. How many pounds is that?
That's 10 kilograms. So that's 20 pounds? Almost 20 pounds? Like 18, right?
Concentrate.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a lot of THC concentrate, though.
But why did they just say 20 pounds?
I don't know.
Right.
Because fucking 10,000 fucking, you know,
Yeah.
10,000 grams sounds so much more intimidating.
It does.
Like, did you know that they had 10,000 of those things in there? Like,
Like-
you know, like,
So,
oh, thank God.
so in a lot of states that don't have legalized marijuana,
Mhm.
if you get busted for having dabs, it's a much
Oh, yeah, 'cause
more
it's a
bigger
concentrate,
crime.
Yeah, it's a concentrate.
Holy
Because you
fuck.
can be intent to sell or something.
Yeah, and it's also like something because you had to make it. So because it's
Yeah.
made.
Oh yeah, because it's manufactured.
Yeah, it's manufactured,
It's
so-
instant manufacture, and then they'll just throw the intent and everything on top of it. Especially because you're making concentrate.
Yeah.
So that can't
But
be
then-
for personal use.
Okay, but if you got like a small amount on you, okay, don't be a bitch, just swallow it. It's not like
Choke her
eating,
down.
it's not like eating weed where you're just like,
Oh, dude.
crunching down and just trying to like.
Good little Uncle
Yeah.
Julian advice over here. Don't be a bitch, just fucking
Well, like
swallow it.
the funny thing with like
Swallow
the funny thing with like the
Way
dabs
down
and shit is like they're heat activated. So if you swallow it, it ain't gonna do shit to you. It's not gonna even get you high. Yeah, perfect. Just what?
Oh, unless you got like I'm talking about like a fucking like a good roll. You're like I can't bite.
And you remember,
Like,
you never swallow it.
I
Never
can't.
swallow it in front of them, and don't just stick it in your mouth either. Take that fucker down fast.
Yeah.
They will fist fuck your mouth with authority. Police authority.
Yeah,
Excuse me, sir. You know why I pulled you over?
They will choke the fuck out of you. Don't swallow it. Open your mouth.
Long dick of the law just going down your throat.
Get all the way up to the handle on the baton.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, officer. Can you hold up? I gotta
You
swallow
guys,
this
have
pill.
you guys got your phone number taken? Or they asked for your phone number?
What?
Who asked for your phone number?
Like they stopped you and
No,
asked for your
police,
phone
yeah, they
number?
ask all the time. But you don't have to give it to them. You don't have to give them any information except for your name and your date of birth.
Yeah,
And
my
that's
cell phone number.
that's only if you've been suspected of committing a crime or about to commit a crime. At least that's how Wisconsin works. The other states are different. But yeah, you don't even have to provide ID, for anything unless you've actually like, if they stop you for like speeding and they're like, oh, we caught you speeding, you got to give up your ID. Well, if you're just walking down the street and a cop pulls up and is like, hey, can I see your ID? And you're like, the fuck are you? Like,
Right.
No, thanks.
My idea is what you're
Well, what
looking
did I
at.
do? Well, we just need to check. On what?
So, cops ask for phone numbers?
Yeah, of course they do.
Yeah, I gave him my fucking cell
If you've
phone
ever
number on
called the
fucking accident.
non-emergency number,
Could have thought of a number.
your number's already been logged into a system, and especially if you call 911, your cell phone's automatically logged in. And then they'll be like, "Oh, would you like to speak with an officer?" If you're making a report, they always say, "Would you like to speak with an officer?" Then you'll immediately they'll ask for your name and all that.
Yeah.
They ask for your name immediately too. You don't have to give it to them. You can say, "I wish to remain anonymous," or you can say, "No." What's your name? No. But if they've ever taken your name, if they've ever written it down, ever, anytime, I mean, except for like the little handbook, or, like they might have just wrote it down and never ran your shit. But if they ever ran your shit, it's already logged in the system. It's there, no matter what, it's gonna pop up. So like, if you go do some crazy shit tomorrow, and you've ever used your cell phone to call them, if they already have your cell number, they're gonna ping it, and they're gonna know where your phone is. So just out the window, check that bitch.
The fucking sewer.
Tie it to a turtle. I don't know, something.
Tie it to a turtle. Bro. Fucking.
Sea turtles.
I'll just use a fucking VPN the whole entire time.
Eh.
Legal shit. VPN.
Just tape your phone to his cop car. That'll help you time that.
Ah! It says I'm right on his tail!
He's behind me. They always used to do that in the movies in the 90s and shit.
Yeah.
Throw it on the Greyhound bus or whatever. Yeah. Leaves the phone on the Greyhound bus, and the bus would take it off the other direction.
I'm gonna learn more about like what cops can or cannot do. I remember like looking this shit up years ago, cause like whenever I would hang out with some people, just
Some people.
well, whenever like hanging out like around in like fucking Kenosha and shit, just like walking in a big group of people, you get stopped by the cops. They're like, can I see the ID of everyone? I'm like, no, fuck you, dude. We're all like walking around. We're minding our own business. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, it pretty much just goes if you've committed a crime or suspected of committing a crime. So if they come up and say, well, we got a call, somebody said you were suspicious. Yeah. Suspicious activity isn't a crime. If you look suspicious, you just look suspicious.
How big of a crowd are you walking with?
Like 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 people.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god. Can you imagine people walking
Oh
together?
my god.
What if they were singing songs and holding hands and skipping? Yeah.
What if they were all holding on to
I'd
that
be
walk,
terrified.
follow me thing?
I'd be
Yeah.
terrified
So
of
we
the
can't
motherfucker.
get lost
Yeah, what
from
if
each
you're all
other.
daisy chained together, fucking, oh my god, suspicious! Suspicious!
We can't all be walking.
You're not
home
alone
from
in hating your
school.
life by yourself right now.
Thought-
Stop them!
Thought people were starting a crusade if they did that.
See, I don't think I've never been stopped in a group, only by myself usually.
That's crazy.
Dude, I tried being as suspicious as I could be. Like, we're talking like fucking hoodie, all black.
So now you're saying you were being as suspicious as possible,
I
and
would-
you got stopped.
I would try.
So now that's so are you complaining?
No, not when I got stopped. I would just try and be like all by myself, just like walking around, hoodie, fucking sunglasses and shit, and just like not speak a single word to anyone and just like look around
Did
slowly.
you try jerking off while you do it? Because then the cops.
I have not tried
If you're
jerking
trying to jerk off
off
while you do that, then you're definitely gonna show up.
Choco's dead. He's dying.
You know, they
Should
only
just
ever
wear a trench coat.
they only ever stopped me, call me a dumbass
Yeah,
because I'm
dude.
out here in like negative weather and shorts. And that's at night and I'm
What are
walking
you doing?
home.
Why are you dying? Why are you out here trying to die?
It's like, well, you're fucking killing me. It's just standing there.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah,
We
why
don't
would
want
you
you
slow
to
me
die.
down, cocksucker?
Yeah.
We don't want you to die so that you can continue paying
Just like,
taxes.
don't look at my backpack. Don't have to look at my backpack.
Yeah, most cops aren't even gonna do shit if like the weather's really shitty
Yeah.
and you're just not a problem. They're just gonna be like, let that guy keep fucking moving. They don't give a fuck. You're walking, riding a motorcycle. But dude, if you're on a bike and it starts raining out, cop ain't gonna give a fuck what you're doing. Like, they just be like, all right, bud, get home. You know, do what you gotta do. They're not gonna mind. You have to do some dumb shit.
Go home. You do you.
I used to have so much beer. I mean, it's like, oh, please don't stop. I'm like fucking 16. Like, yeah.
And then they're gonna be like, how come there's only 2 missing out of this 30 case?
Right.
You fucking pussy. And you'd be like, clearly you're either going to the party or you have no fucking friends.
Right. Or you were smart and drank all their beer and kept yours.
Or that is all their beer.
They also sneaky
Yeah.
They also sneaky motherfuckers.
Fuck yeah.
Sneaky motherfucker.
You don't bring out your stash until it's like it's ready.
I also know something about that.
I hate
Never
sharing.
mind.
I hated sharing back then. No. Did you walk a couple miles with this on your fucking back? No.
I always thought it was hilarious when we went to parties and shit. People were shady and would only take exactly their beer, and like there's beer for everybody there. People would only be like, "Oh, I got this one." Like, bro, really? You good at that?
Depends. There's no
You hang
beer
out with that shitty of people.
There's no beer that I like. It's like fucking Budweiser and Natural Ice. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not drinking that.
And if you don't know nobody,
If you don't know about it. What was that? The warehouse? That's the first time. First time I ever been somewhere where it's cracking. Until like motherfucking 2 months from now, and everybody took my phone. It was like asked later like, well, who? Did you see anybody come take a beer? Like everybody took the damn beer. 'Cause
everybody was taking your beer
the only
the
beer
whole
here.
time,
The
dumbass.
only beer here. So I took like 2 beers, and like the warehouse was cracking, even though it wasn't cracking. Because like man, I wish I would've got the experience.
No, somebody got shot in Waukegan about a half hour ago. This is 10th Street and Jackson Street. Reported gunshot victim, possibly hit by a vehicle as well. Like, catch him at the door on the way by. Like, pull up, drop him, run him over. Oh, that sounds rough.
A good Saturday for them.
They just charged the guy that shot that guy outside of Shenanigans a couple weeks back.
I don't
For
remember
robbing him, shot him in the ass or something. Shot him in the leg. He popped him in the leg, I think, or something. Ran up, tried to rob the guy outside of Shenanigans. But
Whatever happened to the guy that attacked that one dude with was it an axe
here in town.
in Kenosha? Yeah.
I don't remember hearing about somebody with an axe. Speaking of which, do I have the fucking police scanner going right now?
No, you don't.
Yeah,
It is, yeah, it's on. It's volume
yeah. So I'm about to say how you
Yeah,
gonna
hit
play
that-
the game
hit
and
the
listen to it at the
switch.
same time. That's what I was wondering.
I can't.
You missed a whole bunch of shit.
Could you tell me where it is? Can you see it?
More towards your right.
I'm stupid.
Right. There you go. Further back. Further back.
Further back. Oh, there she is. Woo! Everybody got a nice belly button shot on that one?
Yeah. Nice.
Julian's got the best belly button shot of all.
Yep.
Fuck, don't bring that up.
No.
Don't bring this up.
Just wanted to be a blackout mess.
Hair on that shit.
Yeah. It was.
Hair on that shit. Well, we got the police scanner on it. Because my buddy just posted he heard of what was most definitely a shootout in Uptown.
Kenosha?
Yeah. That was about 20 minutes ago.
Shoot outs or shots.
Shucks.
There we go. So yeah, we didn't hear that on the scanner, could we?
The guy that's out in Bristol, you said?
Hmm?
Right? The weed thing? Bristol?
Oh, that was, yeah, I mean, Paddock Lake, Bristol, there's a couple different houses involved.
So,
But,
there's people trying to sue them right now.
alright.
Yeah.
They're killing their kids?
They don't even know that.
Yeah.
How are you gonna sue them?
Seriously,
That's what I'm
they're
saying. If even if it wasn't them, they're still
I know.
gonna pin it on them.
Fucking
You know they're
trademark
just gonna
tape.
pin it on them, dude.
Yeah. So they were like, oh yeah, they're getting sued for black market illegal drugs that are putting people in the hospital or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's great, but I mean, like, hey, let's just, shed light on the whole, like, it's not actual vaping that's
Yeah.
bad
I mean,
thing.
tell you, I'm just enjoying this because everybody's freaking out now that vapes, and I'm like, fucking cool, bro. You see my memes I share? How's it feel to be a gun owner, dude? Fucking they've been after gun owners for forever. Like, and that's constitutionally
You look
protected,
over-
right?
you look over-
Vaping is not constitutionally even protected.
Yeah.
Look over it first time.
Yeah, exactly. First time, man? Dude, yeah, they've been getting fucked for so long.
My thing about work was about the older people know how to ease off, make you have ease off the work, because to make you work smarter, not
Take a
harder.
step back, take a breather.
Huh?
Take a step back, take a breather. Ease off the work, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Or I just put words in
Yeah.
there. Both.
Whatever. They make you take an ease off of work because of to work smarter, not harder, because of the fact that he was complaining. Both of the guy that came to help me later on after I took my lunch, my 20-minute lunch, he came to help me just because what the fuck talks to me for whatever the fuck reason ever possible. And Dennis or Don. Dennis. It was Dennis and Don. All right, Dennis came to help me.
Double D's.
Yep. Goddamn. Anyways, motherfucking, my song just came on. Anyways, motherfucking, goddamn Dennis came to help me. He is a material handler or something else. Fucking Don came to slow down a machine for me because after ending my shift around like 2 or 6:30 in the morning or something like that, he fucking slowed down a machine because of the fact that he was bitching to some Mexican guy about fucking something, and he understood me. Dennis was telling me when he came to help me before Don shut down machines. I'm sorry.
This is turned out as a run-on story, Bob.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry.
They getting so
I'm
far
fucking sorry.
off track.
I'm fucking sorry. Motherfucking, Dennis came to help me fucking because of whatever reason, bro. And like he helped me before Don told me or helped me fucking slow down the machine. And Dennis was talking about some other shit like fucking like how shit is of how motherfucking shit's unfair and shit of how they treat people, of how they don't want to pay nobody, how they run shit. And then fucking Don, when I saw Don later on, and before I talked to Don, he was bitching at the Mexican guy, or he was talking to the Mexican guy, venting to him about that they want to do some shit, but they want me to fix this, but they're wasting these many plastic pieces. But they watch $1,000 or something. I didn't hear him because I was working at the time, and Don was bitching to dude. And when he came to me later, that's when he talked to me, and then he shut down the machines later after we talked. On the real. And it was like, I learned some shit because, like, older people, bro, like, they see the shit, bro, like, motherfuckers gonna put you on game and, like, not let you just suffer working 2 lines. Onyx had 4 lines, bro.
Tell me, bro.
4 fucking lines by himself. Nobody came to help him at all. Motherfuckers helped me at the end of, after my lunch, bro, around, like, 5 or 4 o'clock, bro. Real shit. Like, shit crazy.
The vape stuff. I just pulled up the list. Wise words from Choco Cornelius. Here's the bust list. All right. This is from one home. $59,000 in U.S. currency, approximately. They say, of course. But you didn't really count it. 60,000 was that? Anyway, 8 firearms and ammunition, which this ended up being at the already felon's home. 0.6 grams of cocaine, 10.6 grams of marijuana, 9 Xanax pills, 9 cell phones, and drug paraphernalia. This is where it gets me here. They had 31,000, they say approximately 31,200 vape cartridges filled with 1 gram of THC each.
Yeah.
Then, they had 98,000 empty cartridges. These motherfuckers ordered 130,000 vape cartridges, dude.
Because they sell.
Dude, yeah.
They sell.
Like, but think about that, dude. Like, getting on the radar and all, dude. Like, you just ordered 130,000 vape cartridges
Hey, man.
out of nowhere.
Wholesale. Maybe
Oh,
it was the cheapest
I know.
if they
Yeah,
just brought
probably.
in
But
a
that's
lot.
that's what you gotta get your fucking cut, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get on top.
Why can't kids just do adult drugs?
And they said 18 pounds of raw marijuana.
No, Zippy.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
So yeah, they had 18 pounds of weed. So, but that's pretty much it. And then yeah, one got charged with felony firearm possession, and then like bail stuff. And then the other one got hit with the younger brother got hit with all the heavy shit for all the shit. It's like, dude, and they're not even gonna stick the gun charge on the felon. He's gonna go for like maybe a year to jail and get right back out again on a fucking, on parole again.
Yeah.
So they never, I don't know why, dude. They just throw away gun charges left and right. Like every fucking, like you can just look up motherfuckers shit when you see shit in the news about somebody using a gun for some shit. Unless they actually shot someone, they're gonna drop the gun charge. Like if they caught them with a gun in the car, they're just gonna drop the gun charge, even though they're already a felon in possession of a firearm. Like that's like, shouldn't that be the easiest thing to pin on somebody? Like ever? Like you're a felon, you're supposed to have this, you have this done. Like, but they drive it. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. And I'm sure that's why we have so many issues with fucking criminals in the streets and ghetto blasters shooting motherfuckers. Reckless.
Nope, I would have threw my brother down. Like, nah, you're taking all of this.
Yeah, right?
Fuck you.
You bend, please, at the waist.
He's like, yeah, this is his idea.
Right?
All him. I don't even fucking know. We just had the same last name. No. Hell no. I don't care.
I saw a.
I'm not getting right in jail. Fuck you. I'm bashing my goddamn head in the car. Like, nope. Put me in the psych ward. Fuck this.
Ooh, Jesus. That's a fun ride too, huh?
Yeah.
No.
Just start like
No,
screaming out, saying that you're seeing like.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cock your
They
head.
get, 6 dudes going Kalahari style in you, or just in a comfortable bed, all drugged up.
Yep, rather
No.
just be doped up.
Let me take
None. Neither.
Yeah, that's the fucking correct one.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, pull Snicker bars out of your goddamn pocket. Hopefully they shoot you.
I'm still on drugs. I'm still on drugs. It's not medicine. It's drugs.
Oh, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw a post that was talking about how they're like, oh yeah, vape companies are advertising or like making the product more desirable for kids.
Yeah, kid-friendly stuff, yeah.
Yeah, with all the flavors that they're using.
And the cartoony drawings on the boxes, and the fruits, and the flavor. Yeah, right? You like shit like that.
And
yeah.
then I'm like, okay, and then there's like all the different flavors of vodka that you could get,
Yeah.
and all the different flavors of rum that you could get. And you're like, last time I checked, these are totally fine and kill tons of
And then, of
people.
course, dude, there's undoubtedly tobacco companies behind a lot of the
Oh,
back
yeah.
in the fight.
Oh yeah.
Of course, they're gonna back anybody that's gonna go, well, vape looks. They say, well, vape, and then they're immediately like,
harder.
pile of cash. Whoever fucking says shit about vapes, like immediately.
We should just start talking shit about vapes, so we could get that money.
I mean, like, do you realize that how bad fucking like cigarettes have always been a fucking problem? Always.
Yeah.
You gotta be fucking retarded if you think cigarettes aren't bad for you. Like seriously. And they're still totally legal, still all around, 18 and older. I mean, they just tax the fuck out of them. And the only reason they do that is so they're making money off of it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they agreed to tax. They're not trying to get anybody to quit smoking.
But they should.
They're literally just wanting their cut. That's it. They just want their cut of you being addicted and consuming. Oh god. Oh god, the government come and took your vape.
Uh-oh.
The government come and took my vape.
Why'd you give him a koozie? He's on keto.
I didn't know if he had something
There
in
you go,
his, I
koozie.
don't know.
Use it for your bang.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, you already said an illegal word on the internet. Now they're gonna copyright us.
Uh-oh.
You fucked up. You already said the name of a product.
Oh, fuck. Well, we gotta bang later.
We banging, Corey.
God damn it.
You banging.
Best
Banging,
domestic violence I've ever heard.
Can
Come on,
can
man.
stretch it
can
out.
can sayings can sayings be for now, or when something's happening? Can it be fucking that shit's banging or fucking
Dude, we have been
or
saying
banging
this
or
is
it's the jam right here.
Oh, dude, I've been saying this is the
Just jam right here
This is
because
the jam
no,
right here.
not only when it's the jam right here, but like when something's like the jam right here, like as in like something's going on in life. But
Like,
you
this
see,
is
it's
the
either
jam.
banging, it's
Okay.
either banging, or this is the jam right here, or whatever else we come up with. Like whatever.
Bee's knees. I like that.
Oh,
one.
God.
So what is something? Something. You gotta come up with something.
1920s
Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
That's the bee's knees,
I
bro.
use the bee's knees constantly.
Fucking
I don't
Christ.
give a shit.
You gotta
It's
hit
all
with-
that
you
and
gotta
a bag
hit
of
with German
chips.
accent, all right? You gotta hit it with a German accent.
All that and a bag of
It's
chips,
the
bro.
bee's knees.
All that and a bag of chips.
Sure as Jesus wore sandals.
Shut the fuck up.
See, you don't like that one. I think
No,
it's
that
funny.
one's
I think it's funny.
terrible.
Sure as shit. No, sure as Jesus wore sandals, he did.
He didn't wear sandals too well after the fucking holes in his feet.
Maybe he wore more than one to protect his holes. You know what
Protect
he
all
did
the
do?
holes.
You know what he did do? He didn't go to jail though. They just killed
See,
him.
I would have been that asshole that left the sandals on him, and as he put the fucking steak through it, it's like, you're going with you.
You need that long walk when you get there, bud.
Jeez.
Walmart banned handgun ammunition sales.
When?
That's something that happened.
Yep.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Last week or whatever. They
Ah.
sell handgun ammo anymore.
No more
It's
handgun ammo.
dangerous. Dangerous.
Fuck them, I couldn't even
There's
find me
so
in the
many
system.
stores signing on to that whole
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
no more open carry and
Yeah, there's like
stores
fucking
and shit.
150 stores or some shit, maybe more, that are
Yeah.
all trying to. They're trying to get federal laws passed to block people from carrying in the store.
That's what I'm
But,
saying.
I mean, I totally understand. I totally understand. Dude, private policy. Go ahead, change it. Do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want. Don't try to make a federal law though,
Right.
where they're gonna try and stop people from doing shit, because that's fucked up. You know, that's like all of us all of a sudden going and petitioning as a boycott to make it a federal law to ban the stores from doing some shit. You know? Do you think the CEO would appreciate that? Do you think anybody in the higher ups would be like, no, they'd be fucking pissed. They'd be like, what the fuck? How are these people making the government fuck us? Because government fucks everybody. But you know. This doesn't
So-
make it a law. That's
so-
so fucked
so
up.
what-
Just say I don't want guns in my store, and then we'll go fine. You know, they won't bring guns in your store anymore. They probably won't even go to your store anymore. 'Cause that's how most people feel about that. You know, like if you don't want, if you don't think my personal safety is okay, and you just want my profit, eat a dick. It's true, man. That's what they do.
So some food companies decided to do a social media post for don't have a bookmark. Try using blank instead. So they have like
Banana peel?
Chex Mix that's going in there. Fucking like
That'd be fucking terrible.
Yeah. Terrible. And then
They
they
mean
have
just
like
use their product wrapper. They literally mean put fucking Chex Mix in a book. 'Cause that's just
Like,
fucking terrible.
cereal with milk.
Yeah. Okay. So
Fucking
this is like,
drumsticks. Just random ass food. And I guess they're getting a lot more hate than like other things because
Son.
oh this Oreos and milk. That's not gonna be a good. Anyway, publishing companies are getting pissed off at them for ruining their books and putting it all over social media. Vitamin Water is doing this. They just pour vitamin water right in there and just yeah.
Oh, that
Don't
antique-
have a bookmark?
that
Try
antique
using
store-
vitamin water.
That antique store we were at today, we totally Liz found a book that was bound upside down. She opened the book and the whole entire book was upside down inside. But the outside was right side up.
Nice.
I'd buy that.
That's
I'd probably buy that.
That's pretty funny. I'm like, oh shit, that's
Even if
pretty
it's a
fun.
dumb
It's
book.
bound upside down. Like it rolls off of the tongue.
Oh god.
Someone posted, "Don't have a bookmark. Try using an ancient demonic
Oh.
curse to bind your book
What
and
the
haunt your
fuck?
enemies instead."
Yeah, just use
Holy
those
shit.
Necronomicon X Mortis.
Yeah,
Just dog ear one of them fucking human ear pages.
Don't have a bookmark? Try using Gushers.
Canadian candy.
Bro,
Yeah,
those
your melted
Canadian
Canadian
candies.
Cotton candy, just.
It never gets that warm up there. I've never seen that coming.
So good,
Arctic
man.
Canada. Arctic Canada.
They were little mushrooms.
I call it Canada. That's what I'm sorry.
Fuck what?
Is Canuck a derogatory term? Is that a bad one? Can I not say that? Is that
What?
Does that just mean Canadian? Or is that
What,
like
Canada? Canuck?
Yeah, you
Canuck.
fuckers can take your geese back.
Any fucking time, please.
Like,
Take
it would
those
be like,
honking ass pieces
and those
of
fuckers
shit.
become like
Back.
endangered, and it's like go.
It's illegal to kill them in the States, but it's totally legal to kill them in big.
I wonder
Oh,
like,
you
fucking
can kill
Canada.
you can kill Canadian. There's goose hunting seasons
Yeah.
in the United States. You get to hunt them. It's legal.
I just
Now you're
About to get myself some fucking foie gras, man.
You know, it's like shooting fucking Allied aircraft coming into Germany. when you're on the ground. 'Cause these big old fucking geese come flying in, and you got your 12 gauge flat cannon.
Like, I'm tired of just stepping in your shit. It's just done.
In fact, they even make it kind of shocking.
I'm tired of them attacking you. Like, you know, you fucking
got-
like,
you
you're like,
gotta
hey,
act
get the
like-
fuck
Get
out of here. And then they're like,
ass pieces of shit. Yeah, they just fucking come freak the fuck out at you.
they fucking hiss at you, they get pissed off at you, and you're like, you're a bird that's half
Yeah,
my
why does
size,
a-
you're
why
fucking
does a-
terrified.
Why does a goose hiss?
I mean, I'm gonna punch you.
I know,
shit,
like-
right? Fuck you. God, I'm gonna say sorry after I hit you, but I'm still.
I remember when I had my-
We snapping necks, boy.
When I had my airsoft gun, I'd like go down by the pond by my house and fucking like,
Chris is over here-
sick.
Chris is over here like, I used to abuse animals.
no, I wouldn't abuse them. I'd just be there and I'd have the, I would have the airsoft gun for protection.
Okay.
Because every single time I go down there,
He
there's geese that are
He
like,
starts off with like, it was fun when I used to. Like, what was fun, fucker?
those Canadian geese would just look at you and you're like, bruh,
They're dicks.
stay the
They
fuck
really
back.
They really are dicks.
Don't make me use my airsoft gun.
I think my most favorite video of a Canadian goose ever on the internet is that one of the guy
I wish
that just walks up with an air horn to the Canadian geese and just nails it. Fuck off! It's like the best.
There used to be this pair back in a house when I lived over by the Jelly Belly in a little pond. And I'd take the little paddle boat and I'd fucking go with my brother, and I'd push his ass towards the geese, and they just start pecking the fuck out of him. Like, so much where he's just like, fuck this, I'm swimming. Like, he's like, why do you continue, like, I've done this like 6-7 times, like, why do you continue getting in this middle with me? Like, I don't fucking like you.
You didn't learn the first time? Fuck.
It's like, of course I'm gonna do this. He'd be screaming, I'd go home crying, like,
Can I
you're,
go?
you're fucking, like, 4 years older than me.
I'm
My
asking,
favorite
I'm
video of Canadian geese was
I'm not-
his
I'm not-
dad and his girl.
Say what?
He's like, go over there, go to the goose, go to the goose, go by the goose. And then like the girl's like over there running towards them, and then the fucking goose like jumps up and like goes to fly and attack her, and then the kid just goes fucking like falls on
So
her
is
ass
your-
and
so
just
is
tries to run to safety.
So is your right here for speech and your left here is for
Fucking
instruments or instrumental sounds?
Both are for stuff.
That's what I thought. My cousin's talking about something else. Well,
I don't
Just
know
have-
if this is it.
asking you.
This is one Canadian goose video.
You know, the indigenous
Alright,
species of
alright, connect.
Messing up.
You know, the indigenous species of cat can be real aggressive. So it's one thing almost every
this is what we need to do the whole time.
Get fucked.
I kind of want to get one of those now.
This guy came up to it all nice, like, hey there, goose. Got the camera going. I take it, what a dude.
You don't like it now, huh?
That was pretty good.
The fuck is that? Looney Tunes 4 hours collection. Daffy Duck.
Yeah, did you
Porky
know?
Pig.
Did you know how many like gigantic compilations are on YouTube? Like it's insane.
Yeah.
Like 5-hour loops exist of just shit.
Bro, there's a 10-hour loop of the
Okay.
fucking Gandalf fucking
Those are so good. I know what you're talking about.
yeah. Or like you'll have like Careless Whisper on a 10-hour loop.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I put much weirder stuff on. Like,
Okay, when I'm gaming, I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I put on like Bonnie Tyler, I Need a Hero, like, and start fucking murking people, and start trolling them too.
I need a hero.
Every time, it's my go-to. I know it's just weird, but it's like, you know what? That's my go-to song. I'm like, just gonna start trolling people.
this is my favorite 10-hour loop. This shit right here, boy. The old SpongeBob.
Oh, the trap SpongeBob.
Like you can just listen to this all day, bro.
Is this the one that goes, oh?
Yep.
Yep. This is fucking 10 hours long though, dude.
$10 hours long?
Yep, 10 fucking hours of this.
Oh.
Alright, now try to freestyle to it.
No, God no.
He's like, this is nothing. Doesn't happen. Don't make me look white.
No,
Don't make me look white.
I'm not that drunk. I can't do that.
I wish we had my music or optional YouTube. But I see, never mind. We need, never mind.
That's one of the best loops ever done.
You're listening to that weird song. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Oh, fuck.
They're
yeah.
taking
Yes.
Oh, we were just saying that shit the other day because we were watching fucking goddamn Lord of the Rings.
Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak to him.
The power of Mordor.
What did you say?
Thou shalt not
Friend
password.
showed me that. I was fucking hooked.
Thou shalt not
The
password.
hobbits to Isengard.
Thou shalt not password.
Dude, seriously.
I was listening on my breaks at work and was like, God damn it. This is
It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
The hobbits to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Also got addicted to that little Einstein song.
No.
How to...
Soaring through the sky.
I still can't reach it in the camera. There it is.
Where are you?
Go.
Which one? Oh, which one?
Oh,
You
yeah.
just want to see what it looked like.
Right? You should have been wearing the American
Julian,
shorts.
it's crazy.
I thought you were gonna rip on me for wearing them for fucking 3 days in a row, bud.
I would have.
Steve will come over in his battleship shorts.
He is battleship.
Those didn't you see that the battleship camo ones he was wearing?
Oh,
The gray and blacks. Yeah.
So he's not.
But yeah, I don't know if he was coming back over. I gotta fucking shoot him.
I'm like,
Message him and be like, bro, it's 11 o'clock. Come the fuck on over.
this busted ass.
Seven.
So,
blown out these
like I was saying,
Oh,
over at
Barbie
fucking
doll.
Best Buy, they had a bunch of fucking Best Boo. Over at Best Boo, they had a bunch of horror movies that, like, some of them start off at like $7. Some are like, they go up to like 15 or something.
What,
And you get-
do they make it on
Huh?
When
Yes.
the sevens out,
Did you not buy them because they weren't on a flash drive?
No, I bought one so I could get the $8 off coupon for fucking it.
They better talk about that fucking gangbang at the, just saying.
I don't know if they do, man.
They better.
Fucking...
I doubt they would.
Let's go tomorrow and figure out if they fucking talk about the gangbang.
They better, because they all had their way with her in the book.
If the gangbang doesn't happen in the movie, are you gonna stand up and go,
This
"This is fucking wrong! Nobody gangbanged anybody!" and just storm out?
Maybe at the end. At the end it will, because like,
Why not just do it?
because it's not like it's not like a $5 Tuesday. I can't just like, it's gonna be like $13 to go see it.
Fuck me, no, gangbang is expensive.
It is.
$13?
So you're fucking taxing.
Expensive as fuck.
We used to go see a picture film for a nickel.
But yeah, I probably would.
Oh,
I would be really upset, Mike. I mean, I understand they're not gonna show it's like child.
I guess.
get that.
We do.
But at least talk about it.
It's not child pornography if you're using 18-year-old actors.
They look like they're 6.
And that just weird.
Those are the sacred flash drives you got.
Honestly, I thought that was gonna be one of us saying. One of us saying something
Right.
like that. Not you, Chris. Not you. I was gonna say some shit like that.
It's
And you
just
fucking
like-
said it.
It's just like how hentai doesn't get charged with child porn when they draw children. Or they can draw children in the fucking...
Yeah.
Because that's art.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, fucking Michelangelo didn't
What?
get shit for
Yeah.
fucking painting the Sistine Chapel.
Painting baby dicks.
Baby
Fucking
yeah.
baby dicks everywhere.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Hold
wait.
on, what
About
kind
child
of baby
pornography
dicks?
images
Wait
brought
a
to you
minute.
from Japan.
Wait a
Dude,
minute.
probably busting
Wait.
hella loads.
Wait the fuck a minute.
Man, like,
He's,
child woman,
he's up
like,
there on his back the
fuck.
whole fucking time. He wasn't only painting, let's be real here.
Hentai Jew, what?
Yeah, so like,
Kid dicks.
okay, so child porn is illegal, obviously. But
What?
are you surprised that child porn is
In
illegal?
most modern countries.
Did I just get surprised?
Child porn is illegal.
I just got surprised.
Yeah, I was just
But-
surprised, motherfucker.
I
But
haven't been surprised in a minute.
hentai, they are able to draw children naked because it's not considered child porn because it's a drawing. It's kind of fucked
How
up.
detailed can the drawing get before it becomes pornography?
I don't know.
Because like if you is just smut at that point then I'm confused.
I'm waiting for porn to
Cause
get
then-
so
cause then-
intense that you just see the inside of the person the whole entire time.
I do like. I think it's funny how you see the failed drone porn. That's hilarious.
Oh my god, the fucking drone that's kind of.
Watching drones just destroy shit while they're trying to fly a dildo into a hole is hilarious.
Oh, let's.
Still, the best one is that dude, that fucking fancy ass convertible. That fancy fucker, like in this nice golden grassy field, and it's just sitting there in the sunlight.
Yeah.
The broad's up on the trunk, like spread eagle, just waiting for the thing, and the drone comes in. He's like, fucking so nice and gentle. Drone's coming in. Last fucking second, just fucking guns it full throttle right into the windshield of the fucking convertible.
Yeah.
Just from the backside, just fucking just blows the drone to pieces in the fucking interior of the car. Like, nice.
That was a bad idea. Like they got the endoscopy scopes that you, or the fucking
Endoscope.
the endoscope fucking video camera thing
He's like,
that you can put in like engines and shit to like see what's going wrong.
Are you ready for this, Chris? They already have porn about that. Looking this up later.
I want the penis's perspective in the porn. I don't want to see the dude at all.
Come up with an idea for porn. Come up with an idea for porn, and then Google it, and you're gonna find that fucking porn. I'm telling you.
Seriously, yeah.
There's no fucking way. There's no way. Everybody's already thought of it. Somehow, somewhere, somebody.
What's that rule
somebody
called?
jerked off to it.
Rule 42 or some shit?
I don't know.
Well, there's no rule. What are you talking about?
The rule of nothing.
Wait.
What is it?
The
Oh,
rule
so wish I
of
could
everything
play
has a porn. Oh, I'm not on Google.
So I wish I could play music.
The rule that everything is a porn.
That's porn.
That's porn.
No, not rules of a poem.
Rules. I thought you were gonna bring up some fucking Lord of the Rules of the poem or the porn.
Reload, or you have your own special.
Yeah, special rye. I'm good.
Oh,
Rule 34.
Rule 34.
Urban Dictionary. There is a porn of it. No exceptions. The rule is derived by a set of generalizations about things that you will find on the internet. This one is pretty much Rule 34. All you have to do is, do you know if there's any Power Rangers out there? Yeah, Rule 34. Power Rangers porn.
Yeah, there's
Rule
like I just
34?
said, there's a porn for everything. You already
Okay,
knew
yeah,
this.
okay.
You doubted.
So
Rule
not,
34,
that's
that's
not
what it's
interesting at
called,
all.
That's
That's
not.
not. That's
But
not
like-
even.
But I
engaging.
wouldn't assume
That's-
that
what
people
the
would
fuck?
already have like an endoscope porn.
Wait, so what?
May the record show. Go ahead, fucking open it up, Derry. Go ahead, look it up.
Speaking of
Like
Power Rangers.
internal camera. I don't know how
Porn
you're gonna look
filmed with endoscope.
There you go. Yeah, you're definitely finding. You hit them with the scientific terms. You're gonna find that kinky shit. Motherfuckers using names, speculums and shit. Butt spreaders. Fuck butts.
It's on Pornhub in a fucking
It's got its own
goddamn
genre.
category.
See, I told you.
Endoscope porn videos.
See?
What?
I told you, dude.
What?
And you already.
Whoa! Holy God!
He's like, wait, I didn't want to see inside. I don't want to see inside.
No, I do not want to see the inside. I'm good.
Was it a little shit on the camera?
Oh, it's like the
Shit on the
videos
inside.
of fucking babies being born. Like what the fuck?
What?
Remember that?
Wait, what? Views of babies being born? Isn't that child porn?
Remember?
That's our motto.
Technically.
I'm done.
Technically.
Hey, no, wait, that's arguable. You gotta talk to the pro-choice and pro-life people. They'll determine when it becomes consent or not.
It didn't take its breath out of the womb.
Does it
So.
have a heartbeat?
Yeah, it's dead at that point.
Huh?
It's not considered alive.
It has a heartbeat when it's a fucking.
Well, that's what it's. He just said it's dead until it comes out of the hole.
No. It's dead until it cries.
Oh,
okay, so
Because that's when doctors mark the time of birth.
Okay, so he's speaking on his personal opinions and views. I have
That's
not
why
expressed
doctors
anything. He has not
spank
expressed anything.
babies.
He has not expressed anything. Just putting that
What's
out
up?
I mean,
What's up?
I
look at
neutral there.
honestly.
Yeah. A doctor spanks a baby when it's first born to make sure that it's crying.
Because he likes it.
No,
Makes a baby.
well, yeah. So
Spanking babies? What are you doing, spanking babies?
So if a baby is born but it has something like blocking the airflow, it won't cry or it can't cry, right? So if it has its airflow being blocked,
What if
the
it's
baby's
born-
gonna die.
Right,
within
right.
minutes.
So if a
Because
baby's
it's
born a mute,
kind
it's
of-
just dead permanently, even if it
Yeah,
fucking...
you see the doctor.
It's just gonna beat that thing to death?
Well,
what kind of logic is that?
I'm pretty sure mutes can make noises
Yeah, probably.
like cry
I just,
or burp
I never
or
heard.
cough.
There's got to be a case where the one can't.
I've never heard.
Just like there's got to be a porn about it, there's got to be a case where a mute literally can't make noise.
Google searching it. Hey,
Born with
Google.
no vocal cords. Go ahead, look it up. What are you gonna get at?
Probably something weird.
Yeah. Anything? Born with no vocal cords?
It usually doesn't sound the same as when someone with full hearing screams. They can and do.
You just looked up
Technically,
You
mute.
just look up mute. Okay, now look up porn with no vocal cords. That's what I've been looking at.
Porn with no vocal.
Born with no vocal cords. God.
Wait, you've never
He's
fucking
like,
done
hang on, the Pornhub fucking window's still open.
Bro,
I can quit.
That's gotta be the #1 search category.
Nice,
Porn
yeah.
with no vocal cords,
Quickly
because then
adding
it's
that to
automatically
his
muted,
favorites.
so like no one else could tell.
Wow.
Add to favorites.
Head to fame. There's gonna be like 1 in 1,000 cases, and you're like, wow, that's a lot more than I thought. It's gonna hit you up.
Boy born without vocal cords talks with voice box.
Farts from
It's
the
the same
mouth.
thing as me. No, that's not the same.
Born with no vocal cords. You just burped the alphabet then?
A.
Wouldn't they still use like sign language?
Yeah, eventually. Out of the womb though, Julian. They're
Oh,
not gonna sign
I
the
thought you were
doctor.
talking about like.
They're not gonna sign the doctor when the doctor spanks them, right?
Yeah, but you threw out the alphabet.
Here,
So
come
I
on,
figured
throw
you were
down
talking
Wu-
about in school.
Throw down Wu-Tang Clan as they get spanked in the head.
Though it is believed by some that they are born without vocal cords, that's not always true. There are multiple causes for someone to become mute. Listed below are some other than no vocal cord reasonings. In some cases, the person cannot hear you, therefore is unable to make sounds or learn how to speak.
So you didn't even see anything about anybody being actually
No.
born without vocal cords?
Not a clue. Like,
Did you just
it's
read the first Google results
very-
about people thinking that mutes had no vocal cords?
it said
That fucking Yahoo answers.
yes,
I swear to God.
obviously, bro. It's not Yahoo. Ask Jeeves.
Still, these days.
Fuck.
How about Gazoogle? When was the last time you went
Bro,
on Gazoogle, bro?
Gazoogle. That's an old one right there.
Well,
Shit.
Liz just weighed in on the podcast saying,
Well, she doesn't have any fucking friends, so she doesn't count.
Gay. It's said that you can be born without vocal cords.
Hey,
It's
look at
just a low probability.
Okay, so yes. So now your whole thing is debunked. Doctor spanks a baby with no vocal cords. Now what happens?
Wait a minute, is this thing live? Or is it
Baby.
just recording it?
Baby remains dead. That's what literally what you said. Till it cries. Till it cries.
Well, it's till it cries because then that's an audible knowing of them.
Okay,
breathing.
so still, what the fuck answer do you have to that? So if the
So
baby
I'm
literally
pretty
can't
sure
cry,
that if the baby doesn't cry,
they're just gonna throw it in the dumpster.
no,
Like what?
they're,
What's
they're,
the line?
they're gonna check to make sure that if it's like actually breathing, and if it's
Okay,
actually
okay.
breathing,
Okay, so now
Then they-
babies aren't alive until they're fully confirmed that they're actually breathing.
yes.
So now that's
But
already
the
wrong.
easiest way to confirm that they are
What did I miss?
breathing
Fuck.
is
Yeah,
if
why?
they're crying.
Beat them.
Yep.
Beat them. Bring them into
Whack!
a life of violence.
Yeah.
Life is violent. Shit.
Welcome to the world, Smack.
Oh, dude,
Get
yeah.
the fuck back in
Yeah,
there.
human babies we got so much to cry about now. Everybody's always complaining about shit and all this terrible abortions. All fucking motherfucking goddamn animals eat their goddamn babies the second they blow out their fucking hole. They just go, life isn't going to be okay to sustain these. I just don't have enough food. And they just fucking eat. For
real.
He said he hasn't been surprised in a fucking while.
Twice.
They just fucking
Yeah,
eat their
seriously.
children.
I
had a buddy
They
once
just
that
eat their
had
children,
kids.
dude.
I know motherfucking not kangaroos, but the other ones eat their babies.
Motherfucking mammals just eat
Not-
their
not-
babies.
not
dude.
even- they don't. They'll just
And
kill them
insects.
regardless.
And then whatever
Oh,
insects.
yeah.
But well, I'm thinking of
I've seen a bunny rip its
It's
fucking
minimal.
baby's heads off.
It's
Yeah, dude,
minimal.
life
I was
is
like,
violent,
oh, what
man.
the fuck? You
I haven't
were
seen
okay
that.
with them.
Yeah, people
You
go
were
like,
white,
oh,
now you're red!
People always go with the, the peace, we need the peace of nature. They're like, motherfucking nature's
Yeah.
violent, bro. Life existence is violent. Life is violent. It's brutal. Like so yeah, we cry
High
about
five.
fucking other people
High five.
and their kids and what they choose to do with their kids. Motherfucking goddamn animals, and then we go, well, we're human beings. We're not that fucking different.
No, we're not
Yeah,
that different.
well-
at all.
different. We like to
No.
think we are. We
No.
like to fucking shove our pompous heads up our
No.
pompous asses.
Asses, yeah.
And then talk all day about how fucking
It's
your
a
shit
whole-
don't stink and
it's
how
a-
I'm so much superior.
It's a
But
whole.
we fucking suck, man.
It's a whole spectrum of going through the trials and tribulations that you don't understand unless you make the connection. If you don't make the connection, how the fuck you gonna know the fuck you talking about when you spit some shit out your mouth? Literally, because if
Somebody better start like a child's fight club. I want to see just-
oh god,
Cause they're so fucking brutal.
Crack
growing up.
baby basketball, bro.
No.
So, in science, they have a question going around to see to see what scientists answered to the question, what makes humans human? Like, what changes us, or what differentiates us from other mammals or other
from
animals?
before birth or after?
No,
birth?
after birth, or just in general, humans. What makes a human a human? Because everything breathes, everything eats, everything shits, everything sleeps,
Bleeds.
everything
said
communicates with each other,
Yeah.
right? But the thing that makes humans different is we think about other things. So, like, we think ahead in the future, and we think about the past, and we think about the present.
Or is it that all we do is think about our fucking selves all the time?
Correct.
I
Yes.
think that would be the one thing that
Yes.
would make us most human.
Yes.
Is
Oh,
because
totally.
we think about ourselves all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Other
But, like,
animals,
I mean,
we're
a
put
lot of
into a world
animals
like
you
that.
can have that think about themselves.
Yeah,
Because
but
obviously,
there's
if
a
an
general-
animal is hungry,
No.
I have to
yeah,
eat.
there's a general
No.
level of self-preservation.
No,
but
but we're
It
put
seems
into a
like
world
it
like
is
that though.
working. Maybe.
Literally, we're raised in a world like that where shit becomes itself reflects on us to do like, man, it's a whole bunch of shit I don't want to speak about right now.
I'm sure, yeah, somewhere we stepped off of the, being just straight mammalistic motherfuckers, and just went and just said like, well, today I'm going to Starbucks and I'm gonna stay on Instagram all day. Like there was some step there that fucking clicked that over.
It's
Isn't
to
that
be
fucked, dude?
self-knowing, man.
Self-aware.
Self-aware.
So this is
Just
what
like-
makes Skynet human.
Yeah, pretty much.
Skynet became self-aware, so now it's human.
It's human now, bro.
You bet, guys. Terminator is coming a lot sooner than you think.
Well, because, like, dogs
Salvation
aren't
Day.
self-aware. They're not like, I'm a dog. I get to do
I
whatever
know.
the fuck I
Ask
want.
him.
Well, we don't
Hey,
even
Zip,
know that we're
do
human.
you
We
know
just
that you're a
label
dog?
ourselves human.
Well, like, I mean,
We're things like that. We
we
think about ourselves all the fucking time.
Yeah.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
we are, to a certain point, self-aware. We're human. We know what we can do. We know what we can't do. The only things that
You're
are
mostly-
obviously unknown are
I
obviously
don't know what a
unknown.
crackhead could do.
But, like, we're like, are there other beings out there?
You're mostly
I hope so.
And
Oh,
the
yeah,
sense
of
of that, like, curiosity is what makes us human versus animals. Because animals aren't gonna
So-
fucking
so-
think about, oh, is there another being out there? No.
So just,
Although they may be like, oh, what made that noise? What's
so-
over there?
So we have
I don't think
decided
that.
thought is what makes us.
I don't think that.
Yeah.
So
Because animals have feelings for other
That-
animals.
that- I
Animals
mean-
have feelings for humans.
it sounds like that's just perception. That's how humans decided to perceive themselves. They said we can think and nothing else can because we said so. So we're still don't even know.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying that I feel
Yeah, it's not
different.
a definitive. I mean,
feel
it's
different.
a good concept, but it's not a
You're right.
definitive answer.
The-
I feel different. I feel
The
different.
gorilla,
Assholes, they're just like
the
life
gorilla
assholes.
that could talk with sign language, was asked questions about future events that may happen. And whenever the gorilla was talked to about the future events that may happen, the gorilla believed that it was something that just happened. So the gorilla would assume that it was happening now because it was the information given, and that they were acting, or they were reacting to that information given to them. They weren't able to fully think about the future.
You just said something about science, and we're talking about science, and that differs from what is it called, the mental, what is it, divine intervention and epiphany of your shift in your mental. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about.
Well,
I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking
Well,
about.
that sounds fucked with the gorilla though, because the gorilla's just doing what it was taught. Why didn't we learn how to speak gorilla, and then we could really find out if the gorilla was thinking or not, you know? Because that's just going on the
But
concept that
if-
we have taught it to say and know what thinking is,
So
and that it can't do it, or it didn't say anything about it, so it must not be. You
Well,
know? Like that
so,
sounds
like-
pretty shitty in my opinion.
Well, like, a question that was asked was, in the future, like, your owner, what would happen if your owner died? And then the gorilla replied with something along the lines of, my owner is dead? I feel sympathy for my owner being dead, or, like, I feel sorrow, and, like, the
Because
gorilla
we
showed
taught
emotion.
human emotions and
Yeah.
taught how to speak in a human form
Yes.
to us.
but what is that
Exactly. So we taught it. You know, we
But-
we
yeah,
taught it everything it knew.
But wait, but
Yeah,
hold on.
but
Teach
it
how to
wasn't-
think for the future.
But it thought
Hold on.
that the
On our
human was
level.
already dead.
Dead, bro. Hold
I
on.
understand that.
What is
And then
the,
when
what
told
is the
the
instinct
human's
like,
not
though?
dead, it's in the future.
What is your instinct
would you
different from
think?
her instinct? That's what I'm trying to get to on the real, bro.
It sounded like he was just concerned that his human was dead.
Yeah, at the time, but like, if you ask the gorilla, like, what do you believe you would do if this happened? The gorilla can't think about it. Like, they can't think about what they would do.
I'd say we've assumed that the gorilla can't do it. I would go so far as to say that the gorilla can't.
Well, because
Because we don't know, man. We just don't
I know,
fucking know.
but if
We like
the
to think
gorilla
we
is
do.
able to reply in words, right? Asking it what it would do, the gorilla should be able to answer with something. If a gorilla was able to think in the future, they should be able to know what they would do in that situation. Like, oh, I would then have to I would have to have a new owner, or there might be something that happens to me. I would have to find food. I won't have someone that will feed me. The gorilla didn't answer with that.
But how is the gorilla gonna know to have any free thought in the first place on the basis of this language? Because the gorilla only knows the basis of the language to communicate.
And it's only
So,
life experiences.
How do we know that a gorilla doesn't think insanely different than we do? You know?
Insanely.
Completely opposite, you know.
Instinct.
Polar, you know, like
Instinct.
So
Instinct.
how do we even know? You know, that's. I mean, it's alright. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's interesting that they tried it and stuff.
Yes,
but
it is.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that it just can't think, man. 'Cause
Well, I mean, like,
nothing in this life is sure. Everything's a theory. All
Yeah.
science is theory. It's based on a just collection of stuff that turns out the same way. So we go, good enough. You know, like
I'm gonna pee.
like toast landing butter side up, man. You know, that's just science. Right?
Landing butter side up? I thought it was always butter side down because it's heavier.
How do you know, man? How many toasts have you
Perception,
thrown?
perspective.
I haven't thrown any toast on the ground.
I threw
Perception,
some butter
perspective.
today. Butter landed. Butter.
Are you gonna ever wear pants that fit you?
You know.
Never again.
All right,
All
this
too big.
is part of the podcast where Chris leaves in the room and we all talk shit about him.
Right? He leaves the door open like a douche.
He's listening. That's why. He's listening.
Yeah.
Concerned for his safety.
Chris is one of them niggas. Chris is one of them niggas that. That's the nigga that damn. I had it. Wait, hold on. I got it.
That's what that marriage
Come back.
does
Come back
you,
to me.
son.
Come back to me. I got it.
Come
I
back
got
to
it.
you. We're here right now.
But hold on.
Come
I
back,
got
motherfucker,
it.
never left.
Like, I'm surprised you're still talking, cause like if I was
Sometimes you shut down. Well, now he's drinking. He's drinking that time. It's the drunk.
see when I smoke,
It's the
I'm
drunk
like,
guy
no,
drunk.
don't talk to me. I'm like turning to video games.
Yep.
No conversation. I'm like looking down. To
Dude, I'm usually like turned to bed. Just fucking.
Do you know? Can I please have a moment a day to actually appreciate my people before I actually cut myself off again? Because
Look, we're not trying to fucking make you not appreciate this
What is
motherfucker.
that? I'm saying.
Damn.
I know we're casting. I'm just saying.
We're
The
just
whole
talking,
thing.
man. We're all having a good time.
I'm just like my experience.
Okay,
Like,
fine.
that's why I don't smoke anymore. I get too paranoid.
We're not right.
I'm just like I don't like to talk to anybody.
Talking,
Like,
and then my whole thing.
when I
was-
first met him, it was just like no. It's like oh, it's you. Okay.
My whole thing, but I'm combination right now. You see me? I'm combination. I had 4 tall cans, motherfucking my 24 ounce, and
Oh, yeah.
now I'm celebrating.
And there's some OE in there if you want some.
Yes, that's Hunter's.
No, it's yours.
No, it's not mine.
I said he brought it over. It was Hunter's.
It was
You brought it over
Hunter's.
for
He left it in my
anybody.
car.
Bruh, you know the effects of OE and the taste of OE.
Yeah, that's why I
the
didn't
effects-
want it. That's why I
effects,
didn't
the
want it.
effects,
Yeah,
the
that's
effects.
why I
of-
try not to drink furniture polish.
That's
you know.
that malt licky, okay?
Old English.
Get on my leg.
Yeah.
Bartle do, my leg.
Fucking get you going.
I still love this poll of what's the worst pet to have, and it's dog 5%, cat 7%, a kid
Fuck
88%.
Fuck OE,
Like,
but
parents,
like no.
don't get a fucking pet kid, whatever.
Dude, cats are fucking vicious, man.
They can be.
Yeah, they can be.
They can be. I've seen some insanely docile cats in my time.
Dude, I've seen.
Did you
Zipper
see that lady in the neighborhood when we were leaving from your place?
Yeah, the
Dude,
cat is just
This
sitting
lady
there.
was gardening with her cat, dude. Her cat was just
the
sitting
cat
next
was
to a
just
hole
chilling
digging in the
there,
yard
just
playing.
looking.
I thought that was awesome,
Fucking
man.
dog. I thought it was a dog.
I know. I thought it was a little like fucking
Yeah.
goddamn Shih Tzu or some shit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, it's a cat. That's awesome. That was
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool. Dude, cat was just chilling there, just fucking,
Yeah.
sitting lion pose, just chilling.
It's so cool.
Lady's just gardening. Cat's just sitting there watching her garden. Like, there
Like,
you go.
what?
That's
like
fucking weird.
that's the kind of pet you want in your life, though, right? Just have your homie. That's just
A
gonna be there.
cat that could
when you're
act
doing
like a
stuff.
dog would be amazing.
Hey, we used to walk our cats.
Not really.
Not on a leash. Nothing.
Not
The
really.
cats would just go for a walk with us. Take them all the way out in the park, all the way down the train trails, way back. We'd go miles, dude, with our cats. You just go for a walk.
Cats are too independent.
3 cats at a time, too. Just
Hold on,
walking-
wait a minute.
Just walking with
Right.
humans.
Hold on, wait a
Like,
minute. What do any of y'all niggas know about spiritualism or anything y'all got taught spiritually?
I got nothing.
But you're a Spaniard.
It's
You're
like
a
this
Spaniard.
terrible bastard. I got nothing.
You're Spaniard. You got taught something
Well,
spiritually, bro.
I didn't really ever have to go to church or anything as a kid, but I did go to goddamn Holy Rosary for a couple of years there, and had to go to church every single fucking week.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, you're talking
Yeah.
about like something like that?
No,
Okay.
I'm talking about
I'm just
spiritually.
saying-
spiritually.
I'm just saying.
What
this is-
spiritually?
this is-
Something hit you spiritually as fuck. Like you learned a life lesson.
Oh, okay. I was like, I've been
Like,
hit spiritually.
Spiritually, you got hit.
By
Drugs or
pissed
not?
off fucking nun.
Drugs or not, or
Because I was
something.
left-handed. She's like, nah, I ain't fucking devil. I'm like, ow. Okay.
Yeah.
You're becoming gay.
I was just going on the basis that I've had traditional teachings of spirituality.
You're right.
And then then there's like just where you feel so in touch and so chill and so good, like something so hit you, like you're saying something just fucking hit you. Then yeah, I've experienced some shit like that. I mean, like, dude, then like godlike moments where you're sitting and enjoying the landscape. You know, you're somewhere that just fucking, you just feel great. You just look around, you're like, nature. Ah.
Yeah.
You know, like this is
Like that.
this is that awesome fucking Windows 95 desktop background, and I'm sitting in it right now. You know, like shit like that. Like
Yeah.
that's what you like. That's what I'm talking about. Those moments.
So
those are spiritual
I've
moments where you
had
have those.
a spiritual moment where like things are like settled down and like calm, and it just feels like everything's going in place. But I've also had spiritual moments where I'm like, the world is out to get everyone. Like, there's
Is that a spiritual moment? Is that your like survival brain going?
Do you
like,
realize
the world is crushing us?
Like,
like
fucking what was
it's trying
it?
to take us all out.
Like 2 years ago, that fucking month that was absolute hell
Yes.
for me.
Yes.
Like holy shit, that was just like there is no God, there is
Yeah.
You
no
can literally
nothing.
hear the church bells just donging in the background while the guy walks through the alleys. Next
I'm
to
like,
Chris.
I can
Not
feel
too bad.
death. I can feel death. Death is all around.
You've never
me.
heard this whole story though.
You ever heard
do you
the
want to
whole
make this
fucking
the thing?
story?
Do you want to tell your story on this one? Because so many every time you bring it up, people are like,
Yeah.
well, what happened?
What
You
the
just,
fuck
where's the
happened?
juicy deets,
Or like,
Chris?
I'll mention like a little bit of it, and then when someone's like, you can't just drop a bombshell like that
Yeah.
and like not tell.
Don't give me the tip. I want all 4 inches.
All 4 inches. I'll give you all 2 knuckles, baby.
Okay.
So I was living in Beloit,
Okay.
which yes is the sound stone hits or a stone makes when it hits a toilet. Bloink. Anyway, so yeah, that's what they call it because the place is a fucking shithole.
show.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was on Craigslist and Facebook and shit trying to find a roommate. I was out in Canada at the time on my vacation, and I started work in 2 weeks. So I had 2 weeks to find a place to live.
Right. This is in Canada or in Beloit?
Beloit. Yeah. So I get back from Canada, and I'm on a frantic search to find something. And I got this roommate. He seemed pretty chill. All the people over at the house were pretty chill. So I was like, alright, cool, whatever. It was a 2-bedroom. Only, I was just the second roommate, whatever. I lived there for a month. And, yeah. I got home one day, and I found my roommate overdosed and dead in his room.
Dead?
Dead. Like, dead. Fucking the morning before, I went to go leave for work.
Yes, sir.
And I looked in his room, and I like thought he was just like laying down on his
Yeah,
bed, whatever.
Right.
It was like in a weird ass fucking position and shit. So I was like, alright, whatever. I'm not gonna fucking question it.
Man,
Right?
I fell asleep on the floor.
I left for work. I came back from work 10 hours later, and I walk in, and he's in the exact same fucking pose with his dog fucking just chilling in between his legs, and I was like, fuck. I like ran over. I was like shaking his knees or some shit. I was like, nope. I like look up at his fucking head, and he's got fucking foam coming out of his fucking mouth, fucking blood running down his face, and his like the foam was like pink. Like,
So
oh my God.
Also choked on that shit.
so yeah, so like I ran outside and I called the cops, and I just sat there and I was like, fucking just traumatized, right? And I'm like, I was like freaking the fuck out, and like I guess I was sad. So I was like, oh my God, what the fuck's happening?
I knew you for a month.
You bastard, you left too soon.
Hey,
so
do you have your month's rent, pal?
I just fucking paid him the month's rent too. The next month's rent, right? And he just cashed it. So I was like, I then spent like 4 or 5 hours with the fucking cops and shit.
Right.
I get brought down to the police station. They're asking me all these questions. I'm like, okay, this is absolutely fucked. Because, like, there was just shit all over the house. Like, there was a bong. There was a fucking other shit.
Right.
And then the cops are like, do you know who his dealer was? And I was like, no, I don't know who the fuck his dealer was. I've only known the guy for a month. Do you know his parents? No. Any friends? No, not a clue. Like,
I didn't know we were getting this real on the podcast.
Well, it's about
It's about to get even realer.
story time.
So,
Let me fucking let's go. Let's go.
so
Another beer.
we
Fucking.
we like went over everything, and then they had a fucking priest fucking like tried to like help me out or something like for grievances. They have a priest show up
Show me a hot
and like
nurse.
talk to you,
fuck out.
right? And I was like, I don't know what to talk about, and he's like praying and shit, and I'm like, I don't do that. Like, this is the most awkward shit ever. He's like doing the Holy Spirit fucking voodoo shit, and I'm like, I don't believe in this shit. Like, I'm sorry. And he's like, well, you don't have to believe, whatever. Like, we could just talk about things. So I was like, just talking, and it wasn't even about the situation. It was just like about school and shit, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm on an internship, like whatever.
Like,
It was
dude,
like,
show
and
me.
I was like, I should probably fucking tell my bosses that I'm not going to be in at work tomorrow. Because this is running at like 2 a.m. Like, fuck. So everything gets done, and I'm like, I can't stay here. Like, that's going to be fucked. Because, like,
You can't say that.
like, I didn't want to fucking stay in the fucking room. Are you kidding me? He died there. I'm like, I'm a firm believer of, like, that
You're
fucking
not-
place
you're-
is going to get haunted.
You're not in the room though. You're in a different room.
I'm in a different room, but that place is going to be fucking haunted.
I mean,
Not haunted. So I was like, nah, man, I can't fucking stay here for the night. So I messaged my old coworker, and I was like, hey man, can I stay over at your place? This happened. And they're like, yeah, dude, come on down, whatever. And so, like, I slept there for the night, and the next morning I woke up and I left for fucking Platteville. I was like, I need to be around someone, right?
Someone alive?
Yeah, so I got back home and I got back to Platteville and I was like talking to all my friends and shit, and like they talked me through whatever. And like fucking I like posted on Snapchat. I was like, hey, someone, like, my roommate died. I found my roommate dead. Whatever. Like, I need someone to talk to. And this fucking bitch was like, that's so rude talking about your dead roommate. And I was like, I'm reaching out for help. Help me. Don't be a fucking cunt. So, yeah, that was great. And then I decided to move back home. I moved out of the place. And the most fucked up shit was, like, I got in contact with the dude's parents and shit. And, like, we were talking about when I was moving out, when they were going to come in and, like, pick up all of his furniture. I was like, you need any help with anything? And they're like, no, they want to do everything without ever seeing me. So I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, but, you know, whatever. Cool.
I would have been there like nothing but boxers.
Yeah. Oh, you're moving the stuff out? Yeah. That bitch is dead. So, I was like, okay, whatever. I'm talking to them, and like, I call up my bank, and I'm like, hey, I'm in this situation. I wrote a check to my roommate. He passed away. The check is no longer to be cashed. I need that money back. And they were like, well, we can't do that because you wrote a check. And I was like, there's no way to reverse a check or anything. They're like, no, we can't. So I was like, fuck. So I messaged the roommate's parents. And I'm like, hey, this is the most awkward thing I have to fucking ask. But I gave him my next month's rent, and he cashed it into his bank account, but he didn't pay the landlord, because I asked the landlord if I could get the payment back. He never paid. So I was like, okay, so I have to ask the parents. So I had to ask the parents. I was like, hey, could I get back my $400? Like, I need to put money down on another apartment that I can live in, so on and so forth. So, like, I got no reply.
That was so fucking awkward.
Yeah. And I was like, fuck, this is gonna be fucked. Like, this is just a weird situation.
Hey, I'm sorry your kid overdosed.
I'm sorry your kid died.
And I was living with him.
But I need money. So, yeah, they messaged me back, like, a couple days later, and they were like, yeah, we'll write a check and we'll leave it at the house when we leave with all the stuff. So I was like, okay, perfect. So I got the check, and then I was like, alright, fine, whatever. I found a place. I found a storage unit. I moved all my shit back to Kenosha for the month. And I was like, alright, whatever. I'm good to go. I'm all set. Everything's working out just fine. Fucking one morning, my dad hits my car. So I was out of car. So I had to fucking drive around in my sister's fucking Honda.
That sounds nice.
Okay.
For a while. And, like, I'm driving back and forth.
How did he hit your car?
He backed up into it. He was backing out of the driveway, didn't fucking bother to look, and just right down the side. I was like, ugh, okay. So he, like, the car was out of my possession for a month or a week and a half. Or a week and a half to get repaired, right? I finally get it back. The day that I get it back, I have to drive out to Platteville to drop off some shit with my old roommates.
Okay.
So I drop off some stuff. On the drive back, I fucking hit a deer. Fucking have to bring the car into the shop because it's undrivable and everything. I was like, oh, this fucking sucks. Okay, whatever. Well, the week before this happens, I get to go on a date with this one girl that I really liked in high school.
Okay.
And we hooked up, whatever. We went out for dinner a couple times, and we started dating. So I was like, alright. I hit the deer, and she's like, you kind of have some bad luck. And I was like, yeah, just a little bit. Well,
here's some more.
After the deer, one of our mutual friends fucking died. So everyone was like talking about going to the funeral. I was like, I barely knew the dude. Like, I'm not gonna fucking go to the funeral, right? And then, like, a couple days passed. And then fucking my girlfriend's grandfather dies.
Oh.
So I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? My girlfriend totally stops talking to me. Doesn't break up with me, nothing. Stops talking to me altogether. And I was like,
Oh, like that.
fuck, are you kidding me right now? Like, this is ridiculous.
If you blame somebody that much for bad luck, it's not good. How old was the guy?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that, like, he was hospitalized for 2 days and then he croaked. And I was like, I'm so sorry for your loss. That sucks. And, like,
So much
Just-
for love.
nothing. Fucking nothing, right? So I was like, oh, man, that's fucking shitty. 3 days before my birthday, I get fucking food poisoning. This is all in the same month. All in the same month, I get fucking food poisoning. And I'm like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, what else is going to happen?
So she's done talking to
Yeah,
you.
done talking to me. I fucking get food poisoning. And then it's the day of my birthday, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die today. I am going to fucking die today. Like, that is the thing. Like, I'm...
Did you hit like a gypsy lady?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. It was
You went over to
exactly
school
a
bus?
fucking month of just all bad luck. Like, all bad things were fucking happening. It was terrible. What?
Did you ever talk to her again? No.
So, me and her bought tickets to go see Hamilton in Chicago. Hamilton, yeah. So, the next time I talked to her and saw her was going down to fucking Hamilton because I wasn't gonna give up my $150 fucking ticket. I don't think she was gonna give up her $150 ticket.
So was it just awkward as shit?
Yeah. Oh, totally. Like, hi. Remember me? I'm the guy that you never broke up with. You never talked to me. It's great. It was bad. It was a fucking
I wouldn't have
shit
went with.
show of
Why'd
a
you have
month.
to go with her? You didn't have to go with her.
I did not have to go. Wait.
Were the
I
seats
did-
side
yeah.
by side? Yeah, that's
The
what I thought.
seats were side by side,
So?
and she also had my ticket on her fucking account.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where you fuck, mate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought we were gonna last because, like,
Wait, that's different. Yeah, you didn't
yeah,
expect
because
death.
like we liked each other in high school, and like we fucking hooked up a little bit after high school, and then fucking she was finally single, and we decided to date.
Hamilton. 100. Oh.
Bro, and those were the shittiest seats.
Dude.
The best seats were $600 or
I
$700.
thought I was having a heart attack paying like $170 to go see System of a Down, but I'm like, System of a Down, oh fuck. I don't care.
Yeah, shit was nuts.
I totally ditched the chick I was with. This is a big mosh pit. I'm like, okay, bye.
I'll see you later. You're gonna die. In
I
a
got
mosh
your
pit.
keys. You can't leave.
College is outside, by the way.
Cool. That's the month you were talking. Okay, that's a fucking shit month.
It was a fucking shit month. Yeah. So after that happened, I'm just kind of like,
I'm like, what's the worst you got? Play the lottery. You should play the fucking lottery. Like, of course you can lose. Oh, well, worse luck.
so it's weird. It's weird. It was a interesting month to say the least.
That's a good story. I mean, how'd the deer incident go? Like, what did you hit?
It's a
Like,
good bad story.
What did I hit?
like, did it go through your windshield? Or
No,
just
no,
outside?
no.
Okay.
So, me and another driver, oncoming driver, right? We're fucking driving, and then all of a sudden the fucking deer runs out. I, like, start slowing down because I see the deer, right? But it's across the center line. So I'm like, this dude's gonna hit the deer, and then this dude's gonna hit me. So I, like, fucking go off to the shoulder. Fucking what happens was the deer then sees this oncoming driver and goes, oh no, stands up on his hind legs, fucking twirls around like a fucking ballerina, heads towards my car. Fucking runs out, sees my car, decides to do the same fucking dance trick it went to go do. I smack the deer's ass, doing like
Deer okay.
45. The deer then flips over my car and falls down on the road. I pull off on the side of the road. I look, and my hood of my car is fucked. My headlight fucked, and shit all the way down my fucking side door.
You mean shit?
Shit.
Yeah,
I was expecting blood. No. Shit.
It's shitting on you!
Fucking deer defecated
Yeah.
because I hit its ass that hard.
Yeah, literally shitting yourself. Yeah, animals do that when fucking shit goes wrong. Animals will just dump and run, dude. Literally. Dump and run.
Was the deer okay?
The deer was dead. Dude fucking pulls up behind me. He goes, I'll take the deer home. I mean, it's venison, right? I was like, this is how I know I'm in fucking Redneck County. Like, fucking first dude that pulls...
Hey, we're in Kenosha. I've picked up roadkill deer and cleaned it off of my engine hoist from the driveway, okay? The weather was cool enough. I just had it. I went and got it.
But, like, the first person to stop was the only person to stop.
Nobody
Was
else
the
is
only
gonna stop.
person.
Just a fucking deer.
Maybe
The only person that's gonna stop is gonna be interested in the deer.
Yeah.
They saw your car covered in shit. They didn't care.
It's like, can I
Like-
take some pictures of the deer first, like to show that it was like, oh, it was the deer that hit me. Like, obviously, it wasn't a man that I hit the shit out of.
Well-
Hit a homeless man in the weeds.
So,
defecated on my door.
I called the cops. The cops showed up, and like they had to make sure that like the deer stayed there.
Yeah, so
Or
when the
the
cops
whatever.
get involved, yeah, then they say.
And I was like, the deer's in the middle of the fucking road right now.
Then,
Like,
yeah, then it comes into a thing where they call up to the DNR, and then the DNR, there's a list for people that will come collect roadkill. They get put on the list, and
They go sell their
then
farms
the
for
DNR
fucking
rings up that person. They give him a call, and they say, "Hey, Joe Blow, you want this
Joe
deer,
Blow.
yo?" And if he doesn't fucking pick up, it just goes to the next highest bidder, which can be you, the person that hit it, or the fucking, next person down the road that showed up. Actually, I think you can just take it anyways. They won't even call if you say you're going to take it too. You
Yeah.
can just take it.
Take the deer.
But otherwise, yeah.
I'll
and
take the
then-
deer. Might as well hang it up.
Then it goes on to the fucking, next person. So if there's a person there that will take it, then they get to take it, or they'll call up another number, and then I think from there they just end up, the DNR takes it, processes it, and sometimes it ends up being donated to homeless shelters and stuff, like food shelters. Pretty wild. Eating fresh venison, I know. What a bunch of fucking damn whiny people. I don't
Entitled.
I get to eat delicious meat. Free range.
I get to eat game.
Free range game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty shitty month. Yeah. I mean, could have got STDs that would have been worse.
Yeah, you
Who knows?
That's a list.
That was so fucked. So goddamn fucked.
I mean, the most awkward part would have been like going to that concert or whatever, the show, whatever it is.
Really, not the dead body?
No, goddamn, you've never seen a dead body before?
No, I have. I have. Several times.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
I mean,
one
realizing
thing.
that he was sleeping by this dead body, he was then
Okay, no.
acting in his normal daily
Okay.
routine around a
He
dead
wasn't
body.
sleeping.
That's
next
when
to the
that's
person.
when it starts to kick in there. That's when you start to get like that.
I think it's also like along the lines of if you've seen a dead body and you have no clue who the fuck it is, you're like, it's a dead body. But if it's someone you know, then you're like,
You didn't know him.
fuck.
You said this
Like
like,
with him, right?
Lived with him for a month.
doesn't matter. You kept telling the cops, I don't know.
Well,
Technically,
I
you
don't
didn't
know that much about his life, but like
Yeah.
I knew him.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Knew his name, knew where he lived.
knew where he worked.
Did you know what he was allergic to?
No, not a clue.
Bad drugs.
Heroin.
Yeah,
He was
strictly
allergic
not
to
that.
heroin.
Yeah, heroin was not the one he was looking for.
No, not at all.
No science.
What about the part where you
Dude,
hit
no.
What about the part where you went in back into the police station with the shit in your pocket? That's a good part of the story.
You're leaving
Yeah.
out all these goodies here.
Yeah, so we have a package come in the mail.
Okay.
It's at the house. This is when I'm like quickly like doing my like daily routine by getting more shit to bring it out of the house. And I open up this package because it's labeled to him. So I was like, okay. I open it up, there's a small package inside of it. Open that up, there's a small package inside that. Open that up, a little fucking cardstock goddamn fucking envelope. Open that up.
Yeah, Russian fucking nesting dolls, right?
Little fucking packet. So I look at it. It's a brownish black substance. Powder form.
Like good old heron, boy.
That good old
Mailed
hell.
to the doorstep.
Dog
Amazon
food.
Prime is wild.
Fucking Prime members.
So what I do is I call up the officer, like the detective on the case, and I was like, hey, this came in the mail. I opened it because like I figured it might be something important in the case, whatever. Yeah, do you want to pick this up from the house? And he was like, if you want, you could just drop it off at the police station. I was like, this is the fucking sketchiest bullshit ever.
Get you
like,
trumped
what?
up charges.
Yeah, fucking, they're
Can
gonna
you
fucking
say
caught
it?
me doing like 2 over the fucking
Hey,
speed limit.
delivery.
What's in that envelope, son?
Better
Fucking
yet-
open it up. Oh, this is heroin. Fucking busted.
Better yet, they couldn't find who gave them the heroin, so they mailed it to you to catch you with it.
Oh shit. Oh
This is delivery
shit.
detective fuckwad.
So yeah, I was
like
like,
you show up with your legal counsel. Like,
so I show up.
I'm not taking
I
any
show up
specific
with the envelope in my hand. I walk in, grasping it to my chest. I get into the police station. I go, you're so stupid. I have a delivery for detective so-and-so. And they were like, are they expecting a delivery? And I said, yes.
Yes.
They're expecting a delivery.
Yes, bitch.
I'm going to hand this to you.
This is now your property.
This is now your property.
problem.
Here you go. And like they were like, and I was like, it has to do with a case. Bye. Fucking faded away, got back in my car, I was like, no weed in the car, we good, drive off. I'm like going like fucking 2 under the speed limit the whole fucking way back to the house. I get there and I'm like, okay.
Do a fat line.
The drugs have been delivered.
Yeah.
That was fucking nuts, man. That was absolutely nuts.
Yeah,
That was a fucking crazy ass
You
month.
can deliver it now. I can't.
Right? Like, dude, you're just gonna slap the old fucking silver bracelets on me when I walk in the door,
Right.
you cocksucker.
That's what I thought was gonna happen when they first like fucking
Like, you walk in, Mr.
started
Wozzy,
asking me all these
motherfucker.
questions.
Like,
Cause like
God,
they were
man.
like, come down to the station. We need like questioning. I was like,
Lucky you didn't run into a fucking canine dog.
Right?
I'm sorry, Zip. I'm sorry. It's just me.
What
It's
the-
just me.
Trying
I'm
to
not
fight?
part dog. I'm sorry.
Trying to fight.
So, like, fucking.
He's like, "That's a bad person
When
saying,
the
please."
cops showed up, they like saw the like the bong and shit. Then they go into my room,
Yeah.
and then they fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too late. You're too
Yeah.
far back.
Yeah.
Too far-
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. This is gonna be
You
muted.
can bleep this out later.
You can edit it out.
Oh yeah, I could edit
That's
it
way
out.
funnier
huh?
if you bleep it too, because
Yeah.
then we're gonna be talking. And
Oh,
then you just-
totally,
you
yeah.
just bleeps it anyway.
Yeah. So
Like right now, I just said this and you're bleeping it out.
yeah,
And nobody
easily.
knows what
Yeah,
I
no
said,
one knows what the hell. Yeah.
Better
yeah.
use chicken noises.
Anyway, so
So they have
I'm-
heroin sound.
So they
Spider
show up and they see like the bong and shit, and I had just the week before was messaging my roommate to see if he could get me an ounce of weed so I could go back to Platteville to fucking sell it. Well, so they go in my room and they're like looking at everything, and I have fucking fucking pre-measured out, pre-wrapped, and everything. Ready to go. I have all of this fucking shit ready to fucking sell. And all of this shit happens, I didn't once fucking think to get rid of all the fucking weed that was fucking packaged in my fucking room because I didn't think that they were gonna be in there. And I was like, and they like saw all the weed, and they're like, don't worry, it wasn't weed that killed him. And I was like,
You're like, oh,
Oh fuck!
No, you got the fattest fucking mulligan I
Yeah,
think.
dude, fattest fucking
No, you
mulligan
thought,
ever.
you thought your luck was shitty. You
No.
didn't go to jail.
yeah, right.
Now, so
they
they
came in like Kenobi. These are not the drugs we're
Yo.
looking for.
So they asked me. They
Yo.
asked me if I. Hold on.
It's not tomorrow. Go ahead.
All right.
Yep.
So
Go ahead.
they asked me. They were like, "Do you know what your roommate's unlock pin is on his phone?" I was
No,
like, "No, not a
no,
clue."
no, I do not.
So they were like, "All right, well, we're gonna have to go into it. Do you know who his dealer was? All this shit." I was like, "No, but if you go in there and if you see a text message from me, I talked to my roommate about buying a large quantity. I am sorry."
Like, you don't find it morally wrong, but they're over here like, this is our job, and we might find it wrong, and you just have to be like, I'm sorry I disappointed you guys.
Wisconsin. Here's
I'm
my
so
witness.
sorry.
Take pity on my soul.
Please help me. I just saw my roommate die.
Well, please take pity on my hole. To put me in real jail.
So like,
That's how I
I don't
met
want to
my
be nobody.
so like, the most fucked up thing about my roommate's death was the night before.
You asked for
He,
your money
he was
back.
he was telling me that like we were talking about earlier how he has like sleep apnea or some shit, so he like snores or like stops breathing through his sleep, whatever. So that night that he fucking died, I was in my room and I was fucking sexting some bitches, and
You were
I'm-
talking to some dudes. Don't even fucking lie. It's not just.
so I'm messaging whoever, and I could hear my roommate fucking like, it sounded like they were snoring, and then they'd stop snoring, and then they'd like sound like they were fucking choking. And I was like,
Same thing?
I was hearing this shit for like a whole fucking like hour and a half, and then I stopped hearing it. I fell asleep. I woke up the next morning, didn't hear any noises, so I'm like, oh my god, what if that was him fucking dying? And I was in the next room,
Yeah.
and
what I said when
I
you
was
slept.
like,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
and I was like, fuck. Shit, I could have saved his life.
Could you though?
I could have called fucking 911. Be like, hey man, you okay?
Walked out there and said, hey bud, how you doing? But, you know, hey, that's just how shit goes.
Oh,
man.
you're
The
foaming at the mouth.
Hey, the motherfucker
Fucking-
just
Hey,
told
man.
you that he had sleep apnea and shit, so like, what the fuck? You're just
That's
going
just-
like,
hey.
you're a man that suffers from sleep apnea as well.
Yeah.
So you're just over here
Yeah.
like, that's probably what I sound like.
That's just-
And then the next
hey,
morning you're
it's
like,
just natural
fuck.
selection, okay?
Fuck, dude.
So why are you doing the diet you're doing?
Just hit you with some fucking shit, bro. It's like,
So
is this-
why the
is
fuck
this-
are you
is
doing
why
this
you don't feel
goddamn
okay
diet?
with yourself? Because your roommate died?
No, I'm doing the diet to lose weight, man. Obviously. Like,
I'm
it's
gonna do things
working.
that are unhealthy for me for real fast.
It's getting healthier.
Eat non-meat.
No, man.
Eat
Eating-
non-meat.
That doesn't,
I
that
eat
doesn't,
the
isn't
meat
necessarily healthy.
And then veggies. It's good. It works.
My God.
What? I'm not gonna die from it.
You know what? My cousin showed me. He introduced us to a new roll of a tortilla roll of veggies, and like a bit of meat, or no, it had no meat at all. At his birthday party gathering and his daughter's birthday gathering at a church at his baby mama's church. So after during the gathering, fucking of eating the tortilla fucking things, we discovered a new food that was delicious and it was healthy at the same time. Who knows what it does to your body? Literally, who knows what it does to your body? Literally, who knows what it does to your body? So that's what I'm saying. You eat straight meat and you eat vegetables?
Yeah, I eat meat and vegetables, and I can't have many fruits, but like there's some things like I could have like raspberries a little bit of blueberries. Avocado is considered a fruit. I could eat avocado though. I could eat tomato. It's just not large amounts because it's counting the carbohydrates that you're taking. So like all vegetables, or not all vegetables, but most vegetables have carbs in them. So like I have to measure out everything and like make sure everything is what it is.
That's so stressful that I would rather not do that. I'd rather eat till I know, not till I know my shit. I'd rather eye it and fucking measure what I'm eating, depending on what the fuck it is, and eat it, and then be like, I feel okay, and I don't feel
Well,
like I'm gonna poop the next day, as in poop, as in internal, as an actual poop and actual fucking like feel like poop.
Yes. So the first week that I was on the diet, I was like strictly measuring out everything by weighing it all and shit, just to get like a feel for what it's gonna look like when I like prepare it, like just eyeball it.
Yeah.
But I was measuring out everything, so I stayed under, I think it was like 15 grams of carbs in the whole day, right? Not much. I have to stay under 50 to be in keto. So literally right now it's just like if I want meat, I already know what all meats I could eat because I'm like, okay, whatever, I can eat as much as this as I want. I could eat as much cheese as I want. I could eat as much as whatever else as I can. But then when it comes to like vegetables, like if I had an option in front of me, I'll be like, I give me broccoli, cauliflower, lettuce, spinach. I could eat those no problem. And I could eat a lot of it without having problems. I could eat 2 tablespoons of peanut butter just because, like I'll have that as a snack, right?
It's not right. It's a
Fucking,
good snack.
Yeah.
It's a good
And
snack.
that's fine. I could eat cashews, I could eat peanuts, shit like that. But when it comes to other things, like, oh, do I want to eat, like, fucking cheese? If
No.
it's soft cheese,
No.
I have to, I
No.
could only eat, like, 1 or 2
2
slices.
slices.
Yeah.
No. Less than that. Literally less than that. I'm telling you, bro. Like, cheese is bad, bro, and milk is bad, bro. Real shit.
Yeah, I don't drink milk. I can't on the diet, so. And it helps. I mean, whatever. Not long. I thought it was funny, though.
I still eat cereal, but I'm saying I know milk is bad.
So, what is it?
It's good and bad at the same time.
Before I switched to doing the keto diet, I was still like lactose intolerant. So like whenever I would have milk, whenever I would have cheese, it would always fuck with me.
Your lactose?
Yeah. So now on the keto diet, I will like eat cheese. I will have I could have whipped cream because whipped cream is just creamer, right? I could have creamer instead of milk. So like I could put creamer in my coffee. Or I have to put heavy whipping cream in my coffee, not creamer, because creamer is just oil and shit. But yeah, I could put heavy cream in there and shit, or I could have whipped cream that's 0 carbs. I could have all of that, and I don't have the same effects as if I did before whenever I would have dairy. So like I feel so much better. Like my heart rate's gone down.
Yep.
I fucking lost 45 pounds.
Yep.
I'm sleeping better. I'm like no longer getting tired during the day. I'm no longer hungry like during random times.
You're
so,
right.
like if
Right.
I get bored, I don't get hungry. It's great. Like I'll just drink water if anything, and I'll be fine. Back in December, I cut out soda altogether, and like if I do drink anything, even like when I break the diet, it's always sugar free now because I'm like whatever, fuck it. I don't want a lot of added sugar at least. So like if I have juice, I'll be fine with that. If I have tea, I'll be fine with that. But as soon as it's like Powerade,
0.
sugar free. Yeah.
0. I see the 0 on that bitch.
Yep.
So
But still no soda.
So
I switched to sparkling water though.
I can have ginger ale. That's it. I won't. It's 7-Up or 7-Up and Sprite. I won't go unless I have nothing to drink. I'm gonna go other soda.
Yeah.
Or if I have no choice. But other than that, my choices is ginger ale, 7-Up, and fucking Sprite. Because that's what I stick with for my whole life. And other than that, fucking bro, like, there's my cousin is on so much shit that he is literally preparing for the upbringing of his what the fuck, maybe empire. Literally, he's fucking honing shit. He's taking his health seriously. He's taking his business seriously. Now that you take your health seriously, and you recuperate or cooperate, whatever you call it, stuff into your health, you're gonna take your outcome thoughts seriously and involve it into whatever you're putting it into what you're putting your energy into, because you know how you're putting shit into your body. Oh wait, let's put that energy, the same juices or whatever you want to call it, fucking into what I incorporate. Fucking I can't say it, speak right.
Incorporate.
I'm tipsy. Definitely. Whatever. Fucking you put it into what you're working into, and like I see this shit with you and him, and I see with other people that do what you guys do on internet and tech savvy, and it's like you're putting yourself into a advantage where that you profit and that you spread messages, and not only that you spread messages, you're like you are fucking, what are you doing? You're motivating, or no, you're innovating, motivating, and you're fucking god damn it, dude. The fuck, dude. Motivating, innovating, motivating of the further of, what do you call it? What are we doing? We are pretty much freestyling, pretty much, of life. Like well, I don't got shit right now, goddamn it. Ah, man.
Well, I like what I want to. Fuck. I want to do so much shit, right? Like with everything. I had this idea with some of my friends where we were talking about how like high schools and shit don't prepare students for college. They just pretty much say like, oh, you're gonna have classes, you're gonna have like a freestyle schedule, so on and so forth, just based off of class, like not based off of like what people might actually like worry about college. Experience. Like no fucking teachers are giving their experience from college.
There you
because
go.
Everyone's like, why the fuck?
Basic
I'm
facts.
not gonna tell kids that I got fucking laid every goddamn other weekend and then fucking just went full out ham, did a shit ton of drugs. You're not gonna tell that to kids, right? You're not gonna tell that to your students. So I think that the fucking whole system is just bullshit. So I want like some kind of way that students could ask questions anonymously, or
Yahoo Answers, bro.
yeah.
How can I tell if my
Well,
girlfriend is pregnant?
Paganant. Perginant.
Pregnant.
So, like, I want to have something where people could ask questions or ask them anonymously that they want real fucking answers to, and then, like, I could help weigh in on answering those questions.
As a study group in a study fucking, what do you call it?
Well, not just, like, a study group, but, like
no actual fucking, what do you call it? A fucking conjuring of fucking, what do you call it? I need a vocabulary, dude. I need to look them over there.
You need a vocabulary?
But yeah, I get what you're saying, and yes, I want a whole entire. I want not just a research thing done, but like I want to have like a YouTube channel based off of these questions, and you can answer them, or like tell stories, or have people come on and tell stories,
and have
about shit when this happened.
And have motherfuckers respond to like, yeah, this happened to me. Yeah, and I've been wondering about this, and then blam.
Yeah, like, what did you do? What would you do in this situation? Because, like, no one's gonna fucking tell, like, fucking Susie Lou, who's about to fucking go off. Who the fuck would be named Susie Lou at this day and age?
No, you wouldn't.
Anyway,
you wouldn't be.
No one's gonna fucking tell Susie that fucking the chances of her going to a fucking nice or a good college, like a fucking Ivy League college with a fucking, like, huge-ass fucking sports team and shit. No one's going to tell her that her odds of getting raped is going to be increased than if she went to a different college, right? No one's going to fucking tell that to a student because they want you to go to the school. They want you to pay for education. They want you to do this shit. So the school's not gonna fucking like scare you off with that bullshit. But it should be taught so people know, like, hey, fucking look out. There are fucking assholes out in the world.
What you're doing in life.
Yeah.
What you're doing when you spend your time doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Like, what you should prepare yourself for, what can happen, fucking what to expect when you get kicked off campus.
Here's the aspects. Here's
Yeah.
the aspects of the shit. Right.
Like, I didn't fucking know when I went into college that I was gonna have to spend the first 2 fucking years living on campus.
Yes,
And
right.
I didn't know that I had to pay for the fucking food plan.
Right. Yes.
Like, goddamn,
Oh, shit.
that's a fucking fuck ton
Yeah.
of free money for that college.
It is. Like, fuck.
Oh, your first 2 years you have to live on campus
And you
unless
told, and you
you
told
live.
me, and you told me it was sweet. Yeah, everything was sweet.
Everything.
It was sweet up
Man,
there.
It was fucking
It was
shit.
sweet up there. Oh, I have to do this out of my pocket.
This is not in the brochure.
Mr. Oh, I don't
Bullshit.
need
It was bullshit. Anyway,
none.
fuck, we have hit an hour and 50 minutes. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, you done about dinner, dear.
Yeah.
I'm done about dinner.
I'm
I
still
don't think
going. I'm
anyone's
still
gonna make it
going.
More than
I'm
20
still going.
yet.
I gotta
20
return. I
minutes.
gotta piss and go get a beer. I'll return right
So
away.
we started off with anal and cock, so maybe.
Somebody might.
Started off with anal and cock, so what are we gonna end it with?
Oh, nuts to butts?
Nuts to butts! Alright,
That's the butts, I guess.
well, thanks guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright.
Thanks for
We're
We're
sharing
not
that.
done yet.
Thanks for sharing that story with me.
Don't worry. We'll
I
do
didn't
this.
finish yet.
We
Well,
might.
hurry up. Jesus, my
I
hand's
didn't-
starting to cramp.
Well, I'm my hips are starting to cramp.
You hit,
We're
stand
about
the
to
fuck up.
fucking hit up the video games, bruh!
My wrist is broken.
We're about to start screaming like little fuckers.
Yeah, we're about to start being little bitches.
You know what?
Okay.
Yeah, we're about to play these games and cry like little wee.
Gonna cry, gonna play games.
Video games are scary.
Yeah,
I want
no.
to play them. They're scary. They're
I
not
will
good.
again, thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for downloading. Thank you for liking. Thank you for fucking subscribing, because please, you gotta subscribe. You gotta like the
There we
video.
go. You
Share the
full
video.
YouTube. You
Comment.
full YouTube. You never go full
Everything, yeah, because I don't say this in any other video of mine. Please like, share, comment,
YouTube.
subscribe.
If people comment some stuff, we'll totally talk about extremely controversial things. I mean, controversial.
Yeah,
Controversial
like,
as
talk
fuck.
about fetuses and
Thank you.
Fucking
Totally okay with
we're
abortions.
we're
Fine.
going to be talking
This
about
stuff-
abortions.
The stuff we drive for as
We'll
in
talk
humans.
about the most confrontational shit: religion, babies dying, gun control, gun no control. I don't know.
Fucking government in general
Legalized-
sucking.
Legalized drugs, machine guns, everything. You know, just to ban the government. Right?
Yeah. Get rid of the government, move them somewhere else. They could have fun on their own little island.
Bikini Bottom over there.
We'll take Bikini Bottom and move it. Fucking the worm still falls on Bikini Bottom.
Worm is government.
My whole thing.
That Alaskan bullworm, bro.
My whole thing.
Bullworm.
My whole thing is that I want to erase ego and put principles and instinct down, and see where that goes from there.
Twist his dick.
Twist it.
Just a dick.
Twisting all the dick.
I guess so. I don't know.
Alright, twisting dick is gonna be the last comment there. Twisting dick. Have a good night, guys.